Okay, this is my student Hisel Osuna, and I'm Corbin Rasmussen, and we're going to be singing hymn number 97, Lead Kindly Light, and then we're going to sing hymn 131, More Holiness Give Me.
Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom. Lead thou me on. The night is dark and I am far from home. Lead thou me on. Holiness give me, more striving within, more patience in suffering, more sorrow for sin, more faith in my Savior.
All right, Hisel, you remember last time we talked about R's?
Yes.
Okay, what do we do with R's when they're, what do we do with R's in general?
You omit them.
Yeah, we do like what's like a schwa sound. So like when I was showing you the bird, that little 3 sign, the sign, and then usually they're omitted unless they are like they need to be sounded. So if they're like at the end of the word, you would use the schwa. In the middle of a word, like purpose, you would probably just do a little flip dar, like so. Oh, that's on the other hymn. So you'd sing more purpose in prayer. So purpose in prayer, and then you can flip the prayer because you don't want to say pair. So you'd have to put in the R, because if you omit the R from prayer, it becomes pair, and that's not what we're trying to say. So, some diphthongs. You remember what diphthongs are?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Like kindly, the I.
Yeah, like
know,
light,
like
I.
I.
There are 2
A.
vowel sounds that are back to back,
Two
essentially.
vowels.
So we have the ones here that I've written down. We have like I as in sky or light. We have ow as in how. Or there was one time that I heard a diphthong, but since we've worked on it, they've gotten better. Like my was really good. So on the keep thou my feet, I do not ask to, that part. The keep thou my was really good because you avoided the diphthong until the very last bit. You said keep thou my feet. But then the next word, I heard the diphthong come in, instead of like 90-10, it was more like 70-30 or 60-40. Okay. So we want to hold the I, like the vowel, until I do not, until we're ready to close to the d. We want to hold that I. So can we try that?
Keep thou my feet, I do not ask to see.
Yeah, very, very good. Watch the glottal. Remember we were talking about that last time? On keep thou my feet. You have to put a little H. I do not ask to. Good, good.
Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom. Lead thou me on. The night is dark and I am far from home.
Good, good.
Lead thou me on. Keep thou my feet, I do not ask to see.
Okay, so on More Holiness Give Me, can you identify all the diphthongs, so all the double voweled sounds that we want to avoid, avoidable ones?
Strivings.
I.
I.
Yeah, I. Yeah.
Patience.
A. Yeah, patience. It's patience. So there's not really a diphthong there, but when we speak it, we tend to sometimes, if we're being lazy, patience. But because there's no I there and there's no Y to make like an A, it's usually just patience.
Okay.
But if you're lazy, then yeah, that could be a diphthong.
Faith.
Eighth, yep. Faith. My, good.
Savior. No. Savior. No.
You, not really. But there's one on the
Joy.
left. Yeah, joy. So let's try singing it. Pay attention to, obviously there's lots of more. The word more comes in every line. It comes in 8 times in one verse. So we want to make sure we're using the not the retroflex, the schwad, R sound like like bird, more, oh. So you just close it and you don't actually make the R sound, like more. We would say more, yeah?
More.
So watch for those, watch for the diphthongs, and try to make sure the phrasing, you're spending more time on the vowels and on the consonants to make consonants clear.
Holiness give me more strivings within, more patience in suffering, more sorrow for sin, more faith in my Savior, more sense of His care, more joy in His service, more purpose in prayer.
So good, Esau. Very, very good. The R's were really good, the diphthongs were avoided when they needed to be. There was one diphthong that I did see that we didn't sorry, there was one diphthong that I did see that we didn't point out beforehand, and that was, did you catch it? It's an
No.
O.
Sorrow.
Yeah, sorrow. That was the only one that we didn't talk about, and that was the only one that I heard, ironically enough. So, oh. And that, yeah, that's this one, which is an avoidable diphthong. The O, like in low, and show, and go. So, sorrow. And then we do Yep, so it'd be sung like this. More sorrow for sins, more sorrow for sin. You can add an R, I'm kind of trying to take it out, but you can add like a flip, like more sorrow for sin. What we don't want is more sorrow for sin. We don't want that to go sorrow. Oh, bring it back. I want to keep it forward. More sorrow for sin. Yeah, so
More sorrow for sin.
good. So you could still hear the word sorrow, but we're not like sorrow. We're not making the retroflex R, which is where the tongue goes like that. And sorrow. Yeah. So we're not doing that. You can still tell that that's what we're saying because of the schwa, and because we're singing sorrow, sorrow. I think what was causing the bit of mishap before was we're trying to go to the R too soon. Sorrow, sorrow. And we're singing sorrow instead of sorrow. Yep. Try it one more time, just from more sorrow. Perfect. Very, very, very good. Do you have any questions or anything? Does anything not make sense?
Nope. Everything makes sense.